On Rick's car again at the drag strip, and unfortunately we wasn't able to get the wideband to read through the scanner because look, see this enable EGR toggle? This has to be set to enabled, and then the enable speed 0, disable speed something ridiculous you'll never find, plus you have to go in the Spark table for EGR and zero that out. But look what HB Tuner's done on their update, what they did on their update. They got rid of it, so I can't enable the EGR for the wideband to read through the scanner no more. I'm going to try to see if I can't roll my HB Tuners back or find a workaround for something. I don't know. Alright, we're at the drag strip and I loaded that tune I said I was going to load in Rick's car. Load in Rick's car the last video. Let's see if it picks up. Now the DA is about 1,000 higher. That's why I said last video you should DA out your times. So they probably run a 12.4 or something, which in reality, well, if it runs faster than 12.45, we know it's picking up, but we'll DA out the times. But here he is. We're up to 28 degrees timing. You'll see here I don't know why it did the letters like that, but the density altitude is 2641. All right, and you'll see 1246 at 106, I believe it was 2641 DA. It ran at 1206 at 109. What was we at before? 1213. So it did pick up about a half a tenth. Not about 700s. I meant to say 700s. Well, a little over a half a tenth. All right, and you'll see the timing went exactly where I wanted it to go, 28 degrees. And there was no spark knock in that area, so that's a good thing. And like I said, it picked up 0.07 based on the DA calculator. Like I said, you want to DA him out because he went 1230, what last time? 1236. He went 1236 last time, but the DA is 1,000 more. It slows you down a tenth. So that's why we DA it out to make sure it picked up, and it did pick up based on DAing it out. Well, there was another race in here, but apparently I forgot to hit the record button. He's bracket racing, so he might have let off the gas because I think he had a lead there. But we'll see when he gets back. So he did let off the gas to win the bracket race. But so we need to compare 8th mile times, but I already know it went slower because it was running 790 something. Was you all the way through the 8th?
Yeah, oh yeah.
For sure it went slower in the 8th. That's what we need to compare since he let off the gas out here. So actually it didn't pick up anything in the 8th. It was about the same. It was actually a little bit slower over here with the 5% fuel out. But we'll see what his little GoPro says for the AFR. Well, the weird thing about it is the wideband reads lean when he takes off, and then down the track it reads perfect. So I don't know, where we started at, it ran 1245 and 1249. We took 5% out and it didn't go any faster. It stayed exactly the same. We had to go off the 8th mile because he lifted because he's bracket racing, but he's in the finals already. Got a bye, won a race, and in the finals. That's cool. He might win again. But I added 10% this time, so 5% more than what we started with. See if it goes faster. If it goes faster, I'm going to keep going that way. I don't know how much I trust that wideband because it was reading lean. And then at the end of the track, it read perfect. But down, on the 1-2 gears, it was high 13s, low 14s, and at the end of the track, it was 12.7, 12.8 based on his GoPro. I don't know. And when you lean one out, definitely look at your spark knock retard table too. And we've been doing that. It's not getting no retard. So here he is. Finals. Get the tree in here. Wins. He feathered it again. See, 109. It was running. It was running 114. So we'll have to compare 8th miles again. But it did slow down that time based on the 8th mile. So we'll put it back where it was when we first got here. It looks like it's going to run best there to this. The best there. I don't want to go up anymore on timing because most cars I've seen on gasoline, those LS cars, like 28 degrees. So we'll just leave it there. Has the DA corrected 1206, and he's going to do a converter next, and that should get it in the 11s. It should actually pick up about 3 or 4 tenths with a converter, possibly even a half a second. And there y'all go. Grit gets the win in the trophy class 2 weeks in a row. Woohoo! But the next step is to HB Tuners. I don't know when they did it because I haven't used that button in a while. But HB Tuners has done some kind of emissions thing on the new version, and you're supposed to go in and take a test. And I took the test and I put the code in and I did everything I was supposed to. But that enable EGR still ain't there. So I don't know what to do there. I'll have to figure out how to get that back. I might have to figure out a way to go back to version 4.9 because on his car EGR was already turned off because his didn't have the EGR on it. So we need to get that turned back on. You put the enable speed at 0. You put the enable speed at 0. You put the disable speed at something stupid. Then you go into the spark table and you go into the one that says EGR and you zero out that table, or it'll cause issues. But that way it'll still read volts through the ECM, and then the scanner can see it, and then I can see it on the program, and I can see which cells are reading rich, which cells are reading lean, and I can go in there and adjust them separately and then smooth it all out and maybe get it running a little bit better. But what's going to make this car's trapping 114. I know most of them videos y'all saw it trapped 109, but he was bracket racing and letting off the gas. That a 114 is a mid to high 11 in the quarter mile all day long. If you can get a good 60 foot, and if you're going down the track staying in the RPM range the car needs to stay in, but his car ain't doing that because the converter is way too tight. 60 foot suffering because the converter is too tight, and then it's getting like 2,000 RPM drop on the shifts, and that's just killing it. It's taking it plumb out of the power range when it shifts. But he said he's going to put a converter in it, so I'll keep y'all updated, and thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day.